You know me. I love me some Wallace and Gromit. It's like one of the most comforting and just charming, enjoyable things I've seen in not just like British media, but also just like media in general. Like, like once you just watch Wallace and Gromit, you just get sucked in. Like, this is like the definition of escapism, and you're just in a world of just warmth. That's how I see Wallace and Gromit. And Netflix and BBC have released a new Wallace and Gromit film titled Wallace and Gromit: Vengeance Most Fowl, which is directed by Nick Parker, who started the whole thing. I really had a lot of fun with this one. It just captured it still retained the spirit of Wallace and Gromit. While I don't think this one is as good as, like, say, Curse of the Were-Rabbit, like, that's just a masterpiece, Vengeance Most Fowl is still another banger and just shows that Wallace and Gromit never miss. Ben Whitehead as Wallace is just really, really good. Like, he is just so, like, the previous one who passed away, like, about over a decade ago, but this new, like, Whitehead is just incredible. He sounds just like the original. Like, he is that good. Like, he just still has, you know, the charm and wit and likableness of Wallace. I thought all the other characters were pretty good. I liked the woman officer. I thought she had a really nice arc. Gromit just never disappoints. I'm always rooting for Gromit in the end game. And Feathers McGraw. Like, one of the best villains ever. He's cunning. He's smart. This is like this penguin is making the Penguins of Madagascar and 321 Penguins run for their money in terms of, like, the best penguin in all of media, or penguins. But, and I just love that kind of Dr. Doofenshmirtz energy where Wallace just, like, assumes he's a chicken and then he unmasks and he's just feathers. Oh, Aardman, you are geniuses. The animation is also just great as always. Like, Aardman does such a terrific job with stop motion. The detail is, like, just speechless. My cheeks are hurting from how much I'm smiling. The score was also just, like, really great. It's like, I was listening to the end credits several times because the music was so good. And this one's, like, done by a different composer, and they're already filling in the shoes of the original. Ugh. In terms of, like, criticisms, the old chief, I don't know, wasn't as entertaining here in, like, say, or any of the other things that he was in. And the story just feels just a tiny bit kind of, like, repetitive, because, like, we've seen many times where Wallace gets a bit, like, you know, clumsy, obsessed about his invention, and then Gromit just kind of, you know, gets misunderstood or just moved to the sideline. Like, it's a story we've just gotten a lot of, like, i.e. wrong trousers. But it's still not a bad story. Like, I just think Wrong Trousers just did that kind of premise with more taste into it. But like, having these criticisms doesn't stop Wallace and Gromit: Vengeance Most Fowl from being such a great watch. Like, it's been a while since I've watched something that made me feel this passionate. Like, I don't think it's like I said, I think Curse of the Were-Rabbit is a much better movie, but, like, for a while, like, for the last movies I've watched, I've just been disappointed or, like, underwhelmed with stuff like, say, Robert Eggers' Nosferatu. So to see this, I just feel so happy that I got to like feel like, wow, my time wasn't wasted. This movie just you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. This is like that.